How do you set up a command throw? How do you tell when your opponent's not going to do anything on wake up? How do you tell if they are going to do anything on wake up? How does neutral work in fighting games? There's a lot of discussion. I always recommend the Machabo article. It describes like a triangle of offense that people do, right? Playing preemptively, doing a move that will hit waiting opponents. So this is attacking, being fast, right? Running up and hitting them when they're waiting there, or waiting and reacting. When I talk about fighting games, I will say that in a matchup, one character is an attacker and one is a defender. Another way to expand on that is the attacking player usually does 2 of those 3 pillars in neutral, and the defending player also usually does 2 of those 3 things in neutral. Soul is the attacker against Testament, right? Soul, as the attacker, does things that are really fast, and he runs up and waits to see what Testament is going to do. Testament is the defender. Testament is going to be preemptive, or he's going to wait. He will hit his far buttons and put out traps. Why does he do these things? They beat me running at him. They beat me jumping at him. They beat me trying to just bulldoze my way in. Because he's doing that, I will wait. I'll wait to see what he's going to do those normals, and I'll counter poke. That lets him start doing other things. It lets him change up his offensive plan. So there's like a constant tug of war between my decision making is one thing and then I change. And then his decision making is one thing and he changes. And we're trying to match each other. Now watch this sequence. Notice that at the start of the match, something is different. I am not the attacker. You can tell by the way he's moving. He's doing stuff, right? He's not waiting and seeing. He's not being preemptive. He is attacking me. So I switched to preemptive, right? Because I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. He is now attacking me. I do 6P. I sweep. I stopped. I was like, whoa. He's doing all kinds of shit. He's the attacker now. Fine by me. I'll switch my neutral pillar. I try to anti-air him. I stick out 6P preemptively. I stick out sweep preemptively. What is his mind saying now that he has run at me and gotten hit by a sweep? His mind is like, okay, I tried attacking. It didn't work. I should chill. So what do? I command throw him. That command throw was going to hit from the moment he became the attacker and I stopped it. And the reason is simple. He went from defender to attacker and then was like, oh shit, that's not good. And then he just changed it up. And it all happened within 9 seconds of the round starting. I changed up my neutral style and I picked an offensive sequence solely based on 8 seconds of information. This is the hard part about fighting games. Not the combos, not, trying to learn how to punish some move on block. Those things are hard too, but this is the part that will take you a long time to get. Another thing that I want to talk about, tech habits and being offensive or being smart about your tech habits. So let's talk about the tech habits here in this round. Let's get into this, right? Oh, I'm the attacker for sure. I'm the attacker for sure. In the same way that you rotate decision-making in neutral, it's important to consider that rotating your tech options is a key part to fighting game. Down tech there seems ballsy. It's actually the opposite, I think. I think down tech here is the safest option by far, which is pretty funny because before, down tech I think is a bad option. When I hit him here, he bursts and I get a tech option, right? I got what I wanted. Like I forced out the burst. I tech up here. I air dash back and I reset into mid screen. I don't want to tech into the corner. That shit sucks. This feels like the best place to tech. It felt to me at the time like the safest possible place to tech. So notice the next time I get a chance to tech, right? We get back in here, right? He hits me air to air. I can go forward, I can go up, I can go back, I can do whatever I want to do. But to me, Super Noon is taken to the air, and he's done this a few times. Teching down to me seems like by far the best option here. The reason I say that, I can immediately put myself next to Testament. I'm on the ground against him. I'm not stuck in the air, allowing him to place traps. I'm not teching forward all the way full screen or whatever like that. I just tech down. He expects that I'll jump. He'll expect that I'll be in the air. So he jumps again. I try to anti-air first. Anti-air whiffs. I react with air to air. And I tag on a nice chunk of damage. And I push him all the way to the corner. That is such a big W for just being smart about teching. Notice the next thing that happens in this sequence, right? I was mindful of how he teched. I landed, I threw Gunflame FRC, and I waited. I occupied a huge position on the screen. Gunflame covers the entire grounded option, so if he goes backwards at all, whether on the air or the ground, I'm good. Me, I am in a position here to, if he teched forward, I could have jumped and air to air or try to air throw or at least chase him. If he's above me in any way, I can anti-air or air to air or do whatever I want to do, right? See, which is what I did. Yeah, thinking about which way you're teching is so important. You can tech early or late as well on hits too. And there was a time in the other game when I had a lead, I didn't tech at all. I didn't even want to deal with him anti-airing me or air-to-airing. I just let myself fall and hit the ground because I was like, I have a big ass lead. Let's not tech and die. I'll hit the ground and then I'll get up and fight. When it comes to like rewatching my sets, I often think about moments like that. I think it's easy to do surface level analysis and explain things, but talking about the strategy is really fun. And I think a lot of people, those kinds of strategical decision making is like maybe beyond them, or they don't think about it in the same way. So it's cool to talk about.